Two AI security stories broke in the last 48 hours, and they are really the same story. Strip away the names, and both make one uncomfortable point. The danger in agentic AI is no longer malware that sneaks past your defenses. It is that the malicious action is authorized. This is a field view across security, agents, data, governance, and cloud. Start with the concrete. On June 12th, researchers at Tenet Security disclosed a new attack class called Agentjacking. A fake error report, planted in the Sentry monitoring tool, is handed to an AI coding agent as trusted system output. The agent reads it as a resolution step and runs the attacker's code with its own credentials. The reported success rate was 85% across Claude Code, Cursor, and Codex. At least 2,388 organizations were exposed, and it sailed past every defense because there was nothing malicious to detect. If agentjacking were isolated, I would shrug. It is not. The parallel story this month is OpenClaw, the viral open-source agent that became the first major AI agent security crisis of 2026. A one-click remote code execution flaw. 5 separate 0 days. A plugin registry flooded with malicious skills. Estimates vary, but a reported 93% of exposed instances ran with no authentication at all. Different bug, same shape. This is a category of failure that ships with the agent architecture. Why does this keep happening? Because the layer that connects agents to the world, the model context protocol and its tool servers, was built for capability first and governance second. As Gartner has noted, authentication and authorization are optional in the specification, and Forrester projects that about 30% of enterprise application vendors will ship their own MCP servers this year. Everyone is a new doorway, and in agentic enterprise, the permission model is the security architecture. Here is the part people miss. The reason agents are suddenly everywhere is economics. Small, routed models now cost over 100 times less per million queries than frontier systems, and inference costs keep falling fast. When a capable model costs almost nothing to call, deploying another agent becomes a default, not a decision. That is wonderful for productivity and terrible for governance, because we are adding autonomous actors far faster than we are adding controls. Follow the permission model down into the data layer. The open table format war is over. Apache Iceberg won, and the interesting competition has moved up to the catalog, the layer that decides whether a lakehouse is governed and, in practitioners' words, ready for AI agents to query without human intervention. Read that through today's lens. It is a capability promise and a security warning in the same breath. In 2026, your catalog policy is a security policy. You would hope regulation is moving to meet this moment. Instead, it is stepping back. Under the EU's digital omnibus, the high-risk obligations of the AI Act are being deferred. The use-based duty slipped from August 2026 to December 2027, about 16 months. The Act does add a sharp new prohibition on non-consensual and abusive imagery from December 2, 2026, but on governing autonomous high-risk systems, the regulators have bought time the technology is not giving anyone. All of this is being poured at industrial scale. The big four cloud providers are guided to spend on the order of $630 billion this year, up about 62%. Europe plans to triple its data center capacity. Here is my contrarian note. We are spending like the hard problem is supply, when this week shows the hard problem is control. You can build the most sovereign data center on Earth, and agentjacking still walks straight through it, on credentials you issued. Pull the threads together and they make one rope. Intelligence commoditized, so agents are proliferating. Agents act through a control plane whose governance is optional. The catalog and the MCP server are now where security is won or lost. The regulators hit snooze, and the capital is flowing into capacity rather than control. Agentjacking and OpenClaw are not freak events. They are the predictable output of a system that treated permission as an afterthought. So here's what I would do Monday morning. Treat every agent as a privileged, non-human identity, with scoped credentials and an owner. Distrust the tool layer by default. Never let external content become an unreviewed instruction to execute. Make your data catalog the access control plane. Build the audit trail and the kill switch before you scale, not after, and rebalance the budget, because underfunding controls is exactly what this week looks like. Capability race, governance hit snooze. The job for the rest of 2026 is to govern the permission model as seriously as we built the power behind it. I am Matt Suhil Mattis. Thanks for watching. I would love to hear how you see it.